welcome to another co-parenting therapy with me in Rome. We have our first guest on co-parenting therapy. I'm here with my girl Ken. She is from Baltimore. Aren't you from Baltimore, born and raised?
Yeah.
So the mother of her child could not be here with us today, but we will see her at a later date. Just to put it out there, your child has two moms, and Rome wanted to know before we started filming, how was that? Was she planned when you guys got together? Okay.
So I met her, well, actually, I was living in Georgia.
Okay.
And I came up here like on a break, and we had a snowstorm, I think, like 2019, back in like October, around that time.
Yeah.
And I was snowed in at a friend's house. Like, I had a dorm best friend. So we was all there, and my dorm best friend had a girlfriend.
Okay.
And those two was friends. So she came in when she first saw me. She was like, "Oh, you my baby father." But you know, the joke turned into like a real thing.
That's a reality.
Yeah. Yep. And
wow.
that's how
So she liked you off the rip. You my baby father.
But she was straight at the time of you meet.
She's still straight, but I'm the only girl.
What's going on here? No, we have to be professional.
Oh.
How the hell is that happening?
She got a boyfriend now. I mean, I'm the only girl that she did
So
with.
okay.
When I met her, she was 8 weeks. So that's how that came about.
She was already pregnant.
Yeah.
But you were there when she was born.
Yep.
Okay. So
cut the umbilical cord. She got my whole name. Like
you cut the umbilical
K-A-M.
cord.
My initials. My initials K-A-M.
And that's different.
Yeah.
That's different because I only asked that question because I know that some men, especially the ones that don't want to be a part of, can cause problems. So on a problematic side for yourself, I was just asking, did you know, or is it any, because if it ain't, we ain't even gonna go there.
Yeah, is it any,
But she had your whole name, you
from?
cut the umbilical cord, so I'm assuming that.
No, I heard stories that he tried to like reach out or whatever, but I mean.
But you've never come into contact with him at
or
all?
never saw him, you know.
Never saw him.
But this was like in the way beginning. But now it's like that I'm in the picture it's been strictly me.
It's only you. She only knows you and her mother. Okay. How did it go downhill? What made y'all even break up? How did y'all get to the point where y'all are both like, I can't do this anymore, but we're still gonna have to raise this child, so.
Well, we didn't never like have the conversation to where though we wanted to break apart in girl-on-girl relationships, lesbian relationships. Everything happened so fast.
Yeah.
So it was like meeting her, she moved in like the next week. We was together every day or whatever.
Okay.
So then we had moved into our own house. And at the time I was meeting her, she like real physical. And I don't like that because I had told her growing up, my father used to abuse my mother.
Okay.
So, you know, stuff like that. It triggers or whatever. And I don't be like that.
She was physically abusive when she would
like
be angry.
So she'd be like punching me, beating me up, you know, stuff like that or whatever. And I don't like altercation. I try to like, you know, stir away from
that.
Yeah. So it was one point in time like she would be coming up my job, like just doing outrageous stuff or whatever. And I don't like that. So what had really broke the ice was she got locked up or whatever. She was down for like 4 months. And when she came home, I was like, well, I don't want you to come to my house. You know, you gotta go somewhere else because all that little, you know, fighting and stuff, it really did something to me. And I didn't want to come back into the same situation. By this time, Corey was born. So then that's when she started branching off and messing with, you know, whoever she was messing with or whatever. So,
and these are other guys because she never messed with another female.
Okay. Well, not that I know of. Right.
Not that you know of, but but she is like technically bisexual then.
Is that what you call it?
I wouldn't call it that.
Because
she ain't never messed with another girl.
That's what I'm saying. See, I remember I had a situation like that before too.
Yeah, you did. I remember that.
Yeah, and it was only one girl I've ever been attracted to in my whole life. No, literally.
Anyway.
I would just say she was curious. But she still liked the curious situation.
Said that.
Yeah, it was only one.
I tried to give her that benefit of the doubt.
And after her, I never was attracted to nobody else ever in life.
That's the only time I ever beefed with a woman.
All right. Okay, but after that, it was right back straight. So so no, technically she would just be curious, like you know. But her curious lasted for a while.
Yeah.
With you, you know how to treat a woman, and she said she told you you was gonna be a baby father.
Yeah.
And was there any infidelity in the relationship?
Not that I know of.
Okay, and that means not for you either. You didn't cheat. You never cheated.
No, she just didn't like me having a bunch of female friends. Because like when we was meeting, like, okay, so the first month that I met her, I was talking to her and then another girl. Me and the girl took a trip, but it wasn't nothing serious with me and the other girl. It was just like, talking on the
and then
phone,
you had
whatever.
just met her, and that was something that was already going on.
So me and the girl took a trip to Atlanta, and she was like, "Oh, you went to Atlanta with another bitch? I'm gonna beat you up when you get back home."
Jesus, really?
So y'all deal with that shit too.
Right. So like when you see all the red flags and everything, you try to stay away from it. But it's like, you like the toxic stuff a little bit.
Definitely. I was just, because I'm waiting, I'm going to say, so she might like getting beat up a little bit.
So you kept going on with it. So I cut the other girl off. And then the first day we got intimate, she was like, "Oh, you mind after that?"
And in the midst of that, you fell in love with the baby.
Yeah.
And that is your child.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Okay. And she has never, ever used Corey or use that against you, that Corey is not biologically yours, has she? I love that. Because that's
a below the belt.
Utmost respect she still has for you, although she's physically abusive and she probably goes off at the mouth. If she hit me, I can just imagine some of the shit that she says, but that's way below. And the fact that she's never said that, that's really ultimate respect that I give her for never saying that, because you've been a really, really good parent since day one. Like you said, you cut the umbilical cord and all that. So now, does the baby ever suffer or ever have to see y'all quarrel? Do y'all still argue right now?
No. She trying to come to like a common ground to where the co-parenting can go smooth. I mean, it do go smooth, but when you add in like the intimate part, and then, the feelings after the intimate part, it don't go smooth. Because if she wants something out of me and I want something out of her, we bump heads. Because if I'm not doing what she want me to do and move fast enough or do it on her time when she want it, and I'm like slacking or whatever, chill's like, all right, I do it when I feel like it. Then she down my throat about it.
Yeah.
And then if I don't get what I want, then it's like, we don't see eye to eye.
Yeah.
And that's why I say without the understanding. Because I'm not here to tell you, no, don't be intimate with your partner. Because it becomes, sometimes you do trust that specific partner, especially the way things are going now.
These days.
So, and my advice in that aspect is for the co-parenting to be healthy, is either you cut the intimate part off, or you two come to an agreement. All right, if we're going to be intimate, it has to be an understanding. If you can't be on my accordance, then it's done.
Yeah.
And I'm speaking on it if you still going, because you're going to leave here today, you're going to do what the fuck you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't have no control over that. But this is just a stepping stone on how you can get what you want.
Right.
I know with me, in them type of instance, I'm a beneficiary. My benefit from that is peace. So if I could sugar it up or butter it up, whatever the case may be, to get the peace for myself, because at the end of the day, my child don't even never see none of that. But it's a mental standpoint. So
it's a mental standpoint from you and for you. But when you were doing that, your child's mom was mentally messing her up. It was like up and down, because when you have sex with someone, when you're being intimate with someone that you have a child with, it's still like hope for that, and it's more so, with the moms. It's like, that gives them hope. It's like, oh, we will be together. Or, okay, and it makes you submit, because sex is submission, so it makes you submit. And like she just said it, if she wants something out of me, but she ain't getting sex, it's like she get petty, and vice versa.
That's why I said to understand it. Because in those two relationships that I've been in, when I did that, I wasn't the one saying I don't want to be with you. I was the one still wanting a relationship, but it wasn't told to me, this is not going to be a relationship.
But it was still other factors, though.
It was other factors, like we said, the red flags and stuff like that, but it wasn't said, all right, look, check this out, we're never going to be together. In both of those cases, when we wasn't together and this intimate part was still a part, or along with the toxic shit, still family trips, family dinner, shit, like all of those things that in my mind I know like it's hope. But you're not telling me that it's not. So that's when the flags come about, where I went through the phones just to get clarity.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, I never told them, the two I'm talking about, I never told them I don't want you.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
So
you just showed them that you didn't want only them.
No, I didn't.
The problem was infidelity. They don't have infidelity in their relationship.
No, I'm not talking about in the relationship.
Okay.
I'm speaking on after It was just a co-parenting thing.
Okay.
It wasn't a relationship, it was co-parenting because I was just still, like you said, doubling back.
Okay.
But when I was doubling back, I wanted it back. And I thought that it was hope.
Okay.
I'm man enough to say that. If the first one would have went the way I wanted to go to, it wouldn't have been none of the others.
Right.
I knew that I fucked up in the beginning, but I knew that in the end, I fucked up what I had. Okay. I knew I fucked up what I had. So like I was just trying to get what I could get, but I also wanted it back. But by that time, you know how women are. She was already gone mentally.
Yeah.
And so the sex is great, but mentally I ain't really here.
Okay.
So the advice is like, if you can't come to an understanding,
right, cut
the intimate part out, and it'll be hope in the end for us, the great co-parenting thing where y'all can be buddy and he and ha.
Well, like what I think is for Corey's mom, I don't think that she's there yet. With y'all can't have that. You. I don't think y'all are at the point where y'all can still be intimate with an understanding. That's some bullshit a nigga made up, to be honest with you. I really don't see how the hell a man would expect a woman to be able to do so.
Why not?
Why not? It can be possible.
Listen, I'm not saying it's impossible.
That's just like two married couple cheating and both of them playing their damn roles.
Yeah, because it's understanding.
You ain't gonna fuck. You don't want to fuck your shit up, so you gonna be in compliance, and they don't want to fuck their shit up, so they gonna be in compliance. Why ain't it? So basically, I'm gonna dumb it down. It's not. What I'm saying is with the intimate, with the understanding.
Talking about two cheating ass motherfuckers.
No, with the intimate, with the
parents.
With the intimate, with the understanding for the child is basically like I said. If y'all ain't gonna stop fucking, there need to be an understanding, or y'all both gonna keep being hurt and bitter.
Right.
If the understanding do not come, leave the intimate part out.
Okay, look. Are you over her?
No.
Is she over you?
No.
Are y'all still intimate?
Yes.
Okay. That's why now the thing is, that's what you said, part of what you said. Do you think at this given moment right now, you two, at the state that y'all are at, the point y'all are at right now, do you think that you could go to her with a proposition and say, listen, we can only be intimate if we have an understanding?
Yeah.
You think so? You ain't gonna catch no nub?
No, I will probably, but
so she's not okay with that.
I'm understanding.
You are understanding,
and she understanding too. Yeah, because it's just she be expecting so much out of me. You know what I'm saying? But I don't be expecting nothing from her just to fix her situation that she got going on.
What is the situation?
She with somebody that she don't want to be with.
Oh, so she's in a relationship
with a guy.
Oh, okay, all right.
Basically, she want me to come save her.
Come save her. So she doesn't want to be with this man?
No.
Okay. And how long has this been going on?
Well, they was together 2 years, but the situation now is going on like this a month.
That she's unhappy and she knows that's not what she wants.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
After we had, separated and she came back, from jail and stuff like that. She was messing with him.
Okay.
So when you broke it off, she started dealing with this man. Mm-hmm. Okay. I got a question. What is it that you just still want to be intimate and not just a co-parent?
Because I'm sexually attracted to her. I keep having sex with her and I ain't have sex with nobody else. So it's like I can't experience it with nobody else. So I really don't care. You get what I'm saying? So it's like she my only sex partner. You get what I'm saying? I just rather keep on having sex with the same person I've been.
You get me. You get me.
Have a call from at Baltimore County Detention Center.
Hello?
Oh, man, right now.
What happened?
So he was like, I was telling him that, so this and his daughter, he brought his daughter there yesterday, and he was like, what did I have to do? I was like, I'm about to take Corey to Kendra or whatever. And when I got on the phone with you and told you that I was coming, we had to get that or whatever, he got upset and fucking started calling me bitches and da-da-da-da. And I was like, we got to argument. Next thing I know, he punched me and my thief. I called the police before I ever flew back. I called the police, but they still gotta get there. So if you hitting me and acting like you want to fight while waiting on the fucking police, what the fuck I'm supposed to do? So I was fighting him back.
Right.
Fighting him and shit. Of course, when they got there, they say that he had bite marks or whatever. He was punching me. So they like, well, you don't have no bruises or nothing, but now my face all bruised up and my arms bruised up.
So where he at?
Like, he didn't get booked.
Oh.
He didn't get booked. My grandmother came and locked the house up and was like, he couldn't get nothing out of there. All right, but he didn't get booked. And I put him and his fucking daughter out and told him to get the fuck out. They can't come back in.
She put him out, right? That's why I said a month. Okay, so she put him out.
Mm-hmm.
She'll say like, Ken, I just need to figure it out. You know, something going on. But it's like, me, I want her to ask me like, Ken, I need your help. You sitting here, I'm thinking you just venting to me.
Yeah.
You ain't really telling me that you want my help.
She's prideful too.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, we, figure it out. She always do. You get what I'm saying? Like, whatever situation she get herself in, she get herself out. So I want her to be, verbal with me. Like, Ken, I need your help. I'm in a situation. Can you help me? Like
you
that.
just want her to just be more vocal, communicate, be honest.
Yeah. So she figured, since I didn't help her at that point, that's when she brought him back.
Yeah.
So that's
and you didn't step up.
Yeah.
You didn't initiate it.
Right.
But she has to communicate as well, And then she also has to learn stability on her own as well.
Yeah. So I ain't really care about the situation.
How old is Corey's man?
26.
Oh, how old are you?
35.
You look good. You're 35.
So
she's
mature
younger
standpoint.
too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All I'm gonna say, this is a triangle, and to protect your own peace and energy, coming from a person who's trying to protect my own energy and peace, get away from it. And it's a baby. At this point right now, it ain't even gonna be healthy to try to co-parent because it's just so much involved. And then it's a two-sided thing. It's two-sided. It's like it's two sides. You're the woman. You're the mom.
Needy too.
You're the other mom. Then it's a guy who really I can't even speak on him or what's going on, but it's like it's certain things she's not saying to you that you need to know.
Yeah.
So with that being said, at this moment right now, as the day we speak, your main focus is just being there for Corey.
Yeah.
Because if you, like I said, she's 26, you 35.
Yeah.
You ain't getting no younger.
Yeah.
If you put too much energy into that, you're gonna lose yourself.
Yeah.
You're gonna find yourself resenting yourself. You're gonna look up Corey older, and you're like, damn. So it's like me personally, like right now, I'm just big on energy and peace. Energy and peace without using stimulants to get me peaceful. You feel me? So it's like, focus on yourself right now. And I'm not saying you're in a bad position, but money, finance, whatever, materialistic, that shit, I ain't talking about none of that. It's this. Because if you lose this, it's a powerful thing and you can lose yourself. And the ones that you really love around you it's gonna affect.
I second this for sure. I haven't been through this. He has. He knows this all too well. Even this jail part, he knows this. I mean, he sent me to jail before, but I beat it. But this is all so familiar. So he definitely wouldn't be telling you nothing.
No, and I do agree because she sent me to jail too before.
Yeah.
Like back in January of this year or whatever. So when that happened, when I got out, I straight moved back to Georgia or whatever. Okay. Yeah. And I'm only up here, on a break for her.
Because of Corey.
I came here Halloween. I took her Halloween, Thanksgiving, I seen, Christmas and stuff like that. I be trying to be around. Yeah. And then so I think September, the whole month I missed. I wasn't up here in September. Because me and Corey's birthday is in August or whatever.
August,
so I'm August 13th, Corey August 9th.
My mom was August 19th. Leo's.
Yeah.
And Bryson 27th.
Damn, Keisha was a Leo.
Yeah. Okay. So I was up here for our birthdays and stuff August. I went back down September or whatever. And like we ain't really talk. You get what I'm saying? So I'm doing whatever I'm doing down there, focusing on me, whatever.
Yeah.
She'll come out the blue like, oh, you're a deadbeat. How long you plan on not seeing Corey? Like, it only been a month. You get what I'm saying?
It come out of anger.
Yeah, so that's why I came up here, spent, October, November, December.
Yeah.
So I told her, I'm like, listen, I'm ready to go back home.
Yeah.
So I don't know what you got going on, but if me and you ain't ready to fix it and I see change, I'm out.
Yeah.
So, and then that's why we was trying to get, some type of...
And she was coming. She was coming here.
And I don't like that deadbeat word.
No.
That's like calling me a bitch.
She'll try, you get what I'm saying? But like you said, it's stuff that she don't tell me. And I don't be asking. Like, I don't go digging. Whatever you say, whatever.
Love
as long as you
her.
here for me and I see what we doing, then that's all I'm worried about.
Yeah.
You could have easily went back to Georgia. And I say that because it's been times I didn't call her saying I'm gone, which I want to relocate, but I got them.
Like, no.
No, she
And it be times where I be really in the back of my mind like, fuck you, Jessica, I'm leaving. But I also got to be understand, like, it's a selfish move. But like I said, I just be so focused on me mentally. Like, it be times where it was times, nigga be really wanting to crash out. Because it be like, I feel like I can't deal with it.
Yeah.
But then I look at my babies. That's why I take a lot of pictures. Not because just I ain't had no with my mother, but just look at them and I'm like, damn. So like, what you're doing is very important. Strong.
It's honorable.
Respectful. I look at you, this is my face to meet you as a
sure.
substantial woman playing a man's part.
No, that be me. Like, when I be wanting to leave and like call it quits and walk away from everything, like even her and Corey, I'm too attached to Corey.
Correct. The sole reason is your daughter.
Really, Corey.
I got you.
I don't want, like you were saying in your interview, like the resentment part.
You don't
I don't want her to
Corey
grow up
to
and
resent
resent
you.
and stuff like that.
got a
Because you're
bonus.
the only other parent that she ever knew.
Yeah, like if it was me and her mother sitting right here and Corey was right here, she'd be on my lap.
Oh, yeah.
She want to go with me
Yeah.
and everything like that.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
And she knows
feeling.
that too.
Beautiful
And
feeling.
she's thankful for that too. Very grateful, I can tell.
And I think that's why she picked so much, like with the deadbeat whole thing, because she
Hurt.
know I'm
She
a
know
good
hurt.
person, and
It's
she
a
know
blow
if
up.
I walk away, all
Yeah.
that's gonna be gone.
I heard her say on the phone,
I thought it was peaches.
you
and
told her it
cream.
was all peaches and cream and shit. And she was like, no, it's not, no, it's not.
But that's 'cause
But
she didn't talk to you.
that's why he's still, because he's still lit there.
No, I don't think it's peaches and cream, but I just feel like if you want me to do something, head, nails, and all that, you get what I'm saying, and everything for you too, like, okay, I take care of Corey. Whatever I get, Corey get. You get what I'm saying? Corey is well taken care of.
Yeah.
When me and her was together, she had it too, or whatever.
Right.
But once he came in the picture and you still want me to be for
that
you,
shit
and
stop.
For you.
it
That shit
stopped.
Still be for my daughter.
That
but
shit
not-
stop.
It
Ain't
stopped.
none of that.
So she feel like,
I get it.
well, I'm the mother of your child. I need to be taken
No,
care
fuck
of too.
that.
And
No,
that's
why?
just because she's still young. Her
Exactly.
mindset is
I ain't
definitely
trying to hear
that.
none of that.
Right.
You open
Then
your
think about
leg to
who's
somebody
around
else,
her.
they take care of you.
I mean,
Yeah.
I get it, right. So
Yeah.
when you ask me for stuff like that, I was like, well, what's your boyfriend there for?
Yeah.
What is he around for? What is he
Right.
doing? Why do
Right.
you need me for this stuff? You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? So now it's like, okay, you really in a situation.
I got you.
And my friends be like, just don't be petty. One of my friends told me, like, if the rent needs to be paid, just go ahead and help.
Because your child lives there too.
Right, but I'm like, what is he
doing if he fucking living there?
Like-
No, you're right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I'm like, and then
Right.
sometimes, like he be saying, she don't tell me everything. So I know how she moves. So it's like, when she asks me for something, I be like, well, she just wants my money and save her money. So that's why I be like,
I really
So it's
know.
ready to
different,
give
yeah.
her no
So it's a
money
lot of, so do you
Yeah.
fully trust her?
to a certain extent.
To a certain extent, okay. And I know she trusts you. She's just upset that she's in this situation that she feels like is never ending. She
And
can't
I
get
don't
out of
you
it.
for help.
And she calls you and she depends
And
on
you
you.
ain't.
And
you
I
know?
don't do it.
And because you're like her partner. Also, almost in a sense. You've been
I'm not her partner, she got a partner.
Well,
So I get,
what-
I get that, but let's take the emotions out right now, right? Because
Yeah.
I've been there.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, you're still a woman, so I know that y'all still carry things different than men.
Well, I think both sides I do.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. Like it's like a two-way string, but it's like take the emotions out. Like when you said stuff about the rent and stuff like that, like it'd be like certain times. Like I think about shit certain times which I don't really talk about it. Where just had an interview with B. Simone and she spoke on certain things and she don't know that for a long time I always said to myself like, why didn't I do that?
Right.
But because I was in an emotional standpoint, like, you got a fucking nigga in. But I'm not thinking, she can say what she wants, but I'm not thinking of just my child. I'm only trying to take him out of the situation, not thinking of her and her feelings and how she's feeling, what she's going through.
And I was would able not give him my baby.
So I get that. So right now, me learning from that situation, because she never communicated on how she felt about that until recently.
Later,
So I wouldn't have known.
Lately,
I wouldn't have known. But in that standpoint, like honestly, and this is probably the first time I'm going to say this, put your pride aside.
Yeah.
And just
get your baby and go get your woman, man. Because
you know what? We wait till she come. We going, you know what? That's to be continued. Because we going wait. Yeah, but no, I'm ending like this because no, I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him until years and years later about how I felt because I didn't have time to hate him. I didn't have time to blame nobody. My lights was off. I wasn't homeless, but my lights was off. And I had no gas in the car. So I started scamming and boosting. Same, you know what I'm saying? I was doing it. Not saying that you did that, but you knew people that did that. I was doing that, just trying to make ends meet, you know, until I could get a job. I ended up going to jail for it. Like, so I know a lot of the stuff too well as well, all too well. And I just didn't have time to hate him. You know, then he was second baby. Then it was, you know, so he had his own shit too. And I kind of knew that as well. So I never really held that against him, but I still wanted him to know how I felt. You know, but this is gonna be to be continued because my girl gonna come home from jail. We're gonna sit down. I got some questions for her. Y'all gonna hear her talk all kinds of shit. And what do y'all think they should do? Do y'all think that they should try to be together? I know I said this show is not about people that's trying to be together. It's trying to just build safe environments, you know, to be able to co-parent smoothly. But if it's still something there, I think they should go. Yeah, because where she don't need to be is with that nigga. And just like that, we've come to the end of the second episode of Co-Parents in Therapy Season 2. Say bye to my baby, Ken.
See y'all.
Oh my God. No, I ain't gonna call you my baby because child, Corey mother get out and try to fight me.
Oh no,
shit.
Listen.
I ain't got time.
It didn't happen.
Say bye. See?
Oh, got me in motherfucking tears, man. That shit
I
is so
know.
well done.
Oh, give me
No.